Hello everyone, today, I will introduce to you a film about a family live underground for 35 years. To avoid nuclear war, become millionaire when getting to the ground. Blast from the past. The story happened in the early 60s. The man in a blue shirt was eloquently speaking, as an American scientist, Calvin. At that time, the world situation was unstable. Calvin said that nuclear war is something that will happen sooner or later, so in the eyes of colleagues, he is an intelligent and kind person, but his nerves are slightly unstable. That day, he organized a party for his wife about to give birth. When people listen to music, eat and drink, Calvin's friend, panicked, told him, "The president is making a big announcement on TV. Everyone is sitting in front of the TV, listening to the president. Nuclear war is possible. All have been prepared." Calvin quickly dismisses the party, sees off his friends. In fact, for several years now, he has created a basement underneath his house, dedicated to avoid nuclear war, dragging his wife to the laboratory. Now, there is the sound of airplanes in the sky. Calvin thought his country was about to be attacked. Actually, there was a broken plane in the sky. The pilot jumps off the plane. The plane falls straight to the ground. At this point, Calvin and his wife went down to the basement, not sure what happened. The plane crashed straight down to their house. The powerful attack force caused all equipment in the room to be broken. Seeing that the device was broken, Calvin was definitely the nuclear bomb that had been dropped. Not only that, but static on the ground made the iron door automatically close. Two people locked up below, 35 years later automatically opened. That's fine, it's safest here. On the ground, the police wondered, where had this couple gone? Calvin arranges everything exactly like the house. Moreover, there was enough food for 3 people to live for 35 years. Calvin is cheerful, but his wife is a little annoyed. But because of the baby in the womb, she just had to accept it all. Her stomach has a little bit moved. Think this might scare Calvin? Of course not. He learned to deliver. A son is born, has a son. The wife is not sad all day long anymore. A family with 3 people lives quite comfortably, watching movies and growing vegetables. Naming him Adam, in their eyes anyway, is now the end of the world. In the storage, Calvin was a visionary, so he arranged it like in a supermarket. A year later, their dilapidated home was gone. Workers during demolition discovered the steel entrance. Given that it is a septic tank, do not pay attention, construct a new house above. Their old house quickly turned into a pastry shop. Adam grew up, his father taught him knowledge and skills. His mother taught him how to be a polite man. 10 years later, the bakery changed into a bar. Adam entered adolescence because he had an intelligent father. Studying is not inferior to those on the ground, fluent in French and German. Calvin gives his son a collection of baseball business cards. Although he doesn't know what baseball is, Adam is very good at rollerblading. And a small underground room can also be fun to play. Time went fastly. Adam was now a young man. Parents prepare birthday presents for him. Then Adam wished he could meet a girl. That night, the whole family was awakened by a loud noise. The couple came to the door to see. It was 35 years ago. The door opened automatically. For many years, the couple was extremely happy, like 2 big children. Adam is also very curious about the world above, can't help but want to go up and see. But Calvin said, for years like that, the upside is sure to be dangerous. He decided to go up there and do a survey by himself. At the same time, the bar owner went crazy because his business was not good. That night, the tattered bar suddenly has an earthquake. A large door suddenly appeared on the ground, and Calvin in a protective suit emerged. The bar owner saw it all, regarded him as a god. Calvin said that humans are now very wild. He walked out. 35 years ago this neighborhood was very peaceful. Now it's full of dirty, rude, and bad people. Calvin was threatened to quickly return to the basement. He said that the nucleus has affected people. Calvin planned, determined not to let the mother and daughter go. Despite being threatened by her husband, her wife still insisted that Adam should go outside, see the world. During the dispute, Calvin suddenly became sick, thankfully nothing to worry about. While Calvin was resting, his mother took the money and gave it to Adam, telling him to go to the ground. The supplies here are about to run out. We have to go buy more stuff for 2 years. Dressed in new clothes, holding his leather briefcase, Adam took the elevator and exited. Breathing outside air for the first time, watching the blue sky made Adam feel happy like a crazy guy, making passers-by look at him like crazy. Go to the supermarket to buy things, but the prices had changed. 3,000 United States dollars that her mother gave absolutely not buy enough for 2 years. It was dark. Adam was bewildered, could not remember the old home address. To a pawn shop, he took out a collection that his father gave him. The boss can't take his eyes off the collection, but only paid $500 to buy back. Adam did not understand, thinking he had made a big profit. The staff on the side, Eve, could not stand it anymore. She told Adam, a normal card costs $6,000. Haven't talked about his limited cards, extremely high value. The boss was exposed, outraged, fired Eve. Eve didn't want to stay here for a long time too, turned around. And Adam was very interested in the first person to help him, immediately followed her. Eve found this idiot a bit amusing, but don't want him to follow, turn around and run away. Adam didn't know where to go and suggested, as long as she helps him get to the hotel, he will give her a card. Eve agreed, then driven away. After arriving at the hotel, Eve took a card and leave. Adam used the card to rent a room for himself. But then Eve called him again. It turned out that Eve found herself only helping him a bit and received such a great return. Uneasy, she returned the card to Adam. Adam knew that he liked this girl. He asked her, because of him, she lost her job, hoped she would help him sell these cards, help him buy enough supplies for 2 years. Two people happily cooperated. With Eve's help, Adam filled up a large truck filled with a warehouse. Upon learning that Adam dreamed of having a girlfriend, Eve decided to help him. She took him home, just in time to catch her ex-boyfriend come pick up things. Stupid Adam, not knowing they were angry, greeted happily. Troy is Eve's best friend, thinking that Adam was probably a person from a deserted island. But when asked about the great events of history, Adam answered very fluently. This surprised Troy and Eve. On the other side, the mother has always wanted to leave this place. While Calvin slept, she used the elevator to the ground. At that moment, the bar owner is holding a divine prayer. They thought the mother was Mary. A weird thing frightened her. She quickly returned to the cellar. While on the ground, Troy takes Adam to buy new clothes. Looking at Adam as beautiful as a model, Eve had a bit feeling. Adam also took out his newly purchased roller skates, demonstrating his skill in rollerblading. Seeing the great sea, Adam immediately dived into the sea, happy like a big kid. Not only did he learn how to dance, he also watched and understood the baseball that his father talked about. When it rained, Adam let himself soak in the rain, something he had never done in 35 years. Even hugged Eve tightly as she brought her umbrella to shield him from the rain. Because in order for Adam to find a girlfriend, Eve took him to the bar. Seeing that Adam can even speak French enthusiastically with his new girlfriend, Eve couldn't help but got jealous and immediately dragged him away. Seeing Adam couldn't take his eyes off a flirtatious girl, Eve helps him find someone else better. With his skillful dancing, he quickly became the focus. Completely different from what he said, he did not look like a person from a small place separated from the world. This made Eve very jealous, vent his anger on Troy sitting beside him. She asked Adam, why are you treating her like an idiot, cheating on her? Obviously he wasn't from a small island in the world. Adam was stunned from being scolded, everything was just guessed by Eve after all. He said he liked Eve from the beginning. The things he showed before was because his father taught him. But because Eve was jealous, she was completely disbelieved, and even drank with her ex-boyfriend. Adam stepped forward, cursing Eve's ex-boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend immediately fights with Adam. But Adam is not only good at dancing, he was taught by his father for many years, fighting is also very good. Ex-boyfriend not only fails to take revenge, also becomes a joke, quietly leaves. After coming home, Troy says frankly, actually Eve is already in love with Adam. Though she didn't want to admit it, but when she knew that Adam had left with another girl, immediately went crazy. Thinking over and over, Eve decided to obey her heart and snatch Adam from another girl, rushed out of the house, who knew Adam was always outside. His appearance scared Eve. She was ashamed and ran straight home. Adam carefully helped her to handle the wound. This intimate act made Eve less angry. Warm air spread between them. Adam said the fact that he was always underground, he wants to take Eve home, living with his parents on the ground. This frightened Eve, determinedly refusing. The next day, Adam was disappointed to go home alone. After opening the door, he saw a crowd of people praying. Thinking he was in the wrong place, Adam quickly left, having to go back to Eve's house. Anyone expected Eve to find a government official and plan to hand Adam over to them. But Adam just got out the door and ran away. Hand over the hotel key to Eve, telling her to pay for the room. At this point, Eve felt herself being too reckless and immediately stopped the police. Finally, Adam drove the truck to escape. Adam quickly returned to the basement, also leading the bar owner. Under the bar owner's command, the things that Adam had bought were moved to the basement. In the hotel room, Eve saw Adam's household items neatly arranged. Smile and remember that idiot. Troy discovers the shares a decade ago that Adam brought. Those shares rose to millions of dollars. The two decide to return these expensive shares to Adam, but they still don't know where the entrance to his house is after all. Eve returned home, and in the middle of the way spotted Adam. This time she decided to follow her heart, rushed to hug Adam and kissed. Eve followed Adam, meeting her parents in the basement. Then, together they sold those shares. Having money, they bought a piece of land, built a house just like their old house. Adam even gave the bar back to the person who used to help him, as a gift. Adam's parents were then picked up to the ground. He told his father that there was no nuclear war that year. But where does this matter? Their family lives happily, and happily is the most important thing. Hope all the stories I tell make you enjoy. Like and share for more. Thanks for watching.